it's Conor, the Destroyer Benn. Fernando Vargas, such an intimidating figure, never takes a step back and is always looking for a highlight reel knockout. Conor, the Destroyer Benn, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the amateur grade from Oxnard, California, introducing the 2-time champion of the world, El Feroz, Fernando Vargas. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor, the Destroyer Benn.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, all I can say,
all right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. He just misses with that jab. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in counter.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nobody home with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want the knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Big, deep breaths.
And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook misses. Nice counter. No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
So that they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got...
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with a jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history book.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Can't score with that hook again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Fernando Vargas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This with that jab. Nice defense on that hook. Nice counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He throws throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Fernando Vargas in that last round.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holtzman stepped back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the left hook. Punch, counter punch.
Yeah!
He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think it's too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
Let's start the 6th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he gonna punch himself out? Oh, right there! And this fight is over. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.